Alright guys, welcome to another video. You got Mr. Everything English, and today I'll address the topic that you've all been asking me to address. Let's talk about paper 1, question 5. Now before I give you my 5 top tips for this question, let's run through what the examiner is looking for. So guys, this question is worth 40 marks. Now you're given 24 marks for your content. Your content is what you write. And you're given 16 marks for your language. Your language is how you write. Those things put together is what gives you 40 out of 40. So what you write and how you write, one without the other will mean that your essay is not complete. Now, what are the 5 top tips? Now guys and girls, these 5 top tips have come straight from the mark scheme. Number 1, you must make sure that your writing is compelling. Now what does compelling mean? It means that it must be interesting the whole way through. If the examiner is bored, then you're in some serious trouble. Yeah, you need to make sure that your writing is interesting. Now, this is where people get stuck because they struggle to think of a plot. They struggle to think of characters and settings. Look, if you're really struggling, think of the last movie you watched. Think of the last book you read and use that. Don't copy and paste it, but use that as inspiration. Yeah, I've marked essays in the past where people literally copy and paste The Rock and Vin Diesel from Fast and Furious. Don't do that, but take inspiration. Second key point, guys. So first, it must be interesting. Second key point, you must have a range of language devices. Similes, metaphors, personification, repetition, rule of 3, rhetorical questions. You must have that throughout your entire essay. The mark scheme has 2 points. It must be a range and it must be sustained. Range means it must be different. So if paragraph 1 has a simile and a metaphor, make sure paragraph 2 has something different. Second thing, it must be sustained. You must make sure it lasts throughout the entire essay. Don't put all your eggs in one basket where your first paragraph has everything in it and then paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4 don't have much in them. Now, how many language devices do I recommend per paragraph? I recommend 2 per paragraph. So guys, first one is compelling, second one is language devices. Third one, ambitious vocabulary. I get this one a lot. How do I find ambitious words? Guys, look, by now you know how I am. Let's not overcomplicate it. All you gotta do is this. Go to thesaurus.com. Type in a word that you commonly use in your writing. It could be an adjective or a verb. So words like angry, happy, sad. These are generic words that you use in almost any piece of writing. Simply type in the word angry into thesaurus.com and pick one of the alternatives and learn it off by heart for your exam. If you can replace 10 words that you use a lot with 10 ambitious words, you're sorted for your exam. That's 2 per paragraph. So guys, number 1, it must be compelling. Number 2, it must have a range of language devices. Number 3 is ambitious vocabulary. Not good vocabulary, ambitious. Make your words stand out. Number 4, punctuation. You must have a range of punctuation. Commas and full stops don't count. Yeah, the exam board expect everyone in year 11 to be able to confidently use commas and full stops. What they want to see is semicolons, colon, brackets, ellipsis. That's the kind of punctuation you want to put into your essay. 1 extra piece of punctuation per paragraph is enough. So in your first paragraph, use brackets. Brackets are used for extra information. In your second paragraph, use semicolon. Literally replace a connective and put a semicolon in there instead. Paragraph 3, use a colon before a command or before a list. Paragraph 4, use ellipsis, ... Yeah, that could show a change in time or a change in setting. But guys, those are the first 4 points. And finally, you must have this. Have a range of paragraph lengths, have a range of sentence lengths. Now you want to make this obvious. You want to put the examiner in a position that they are forced to give you the mark. So for example, have a really short paragraph of just 1 word. The word stop, full stop, is a very good word to put in a story because it'll completely stop and halt the events and then move on. Have a sentence of 1 word. Yeah, you could talk about how you were running really fast, full stop. Tired, full stop. Yeah, that one word, it exemplifies exactly how you feel. So guys, look, let's recap. First thing, it must be compelling. It needs to be interesting. If you're reading your work and you're getting bored, trust me, the examiner will definitely get bored. Number 2, you must have a range of language devices. Number 3, you must have ambitious vocabulary. Number 4, you must have a range of punctuation. And number 5, you must have long and short paragraphs, long and short sentences. Now guys, a lot of you have asked me to put up a model answer so you can copy and paste it for your exam. Guys, if that happens, you will all get in trouble for plagiarism. Yeah, I would think of your own stories. Spend the next 2 or 3 days writing up the perfect answer. Then review it. Go through it. Have you got language devices? Have you got punctuation? Have you got ambitious vocabulary? Is your spelling correct? Have you got long and short sentences? Tick, 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 tick. And once you're happy with your story, simply on the day of your exam, write out that exact story, but you simply tweak it based upon the question. So if the question says, write a story set on a mountain, you take your story and you put it on a mountain. Guys, that's my advice for paper 1, question 5. It's a flawless way to get 35 and above. Any questions, drop them down below. There are some answers up on Instagram, so take a look. Guys, as always, thank you for watching Mr. Everything English.